this program. This is Citizen and Michael at the play. Of course, wow, it was a tough situation uh, in the last program head, and we've been able to resolve the issue. That's among our respondents, the likes of Mr. Kunle Onyeze, that's Chinedu Michael, and Mr. Vincent. And like we do have it on the program, banters, good analysis, you know, and others. I don't want to talk much about that, but at least we've been able to resolve what transpired between Mr. Kunle and Oyese. Likewise, Mr. Kunle and Mr. Vincent. All right, but before moving into the program, I would like to call Oyese. I'm coming. Oyese. Mr. Kunle, hello. Please, can you come closer to us?
Brief him.
We are ready. We are all men. We are bound to make mistakes. We are bound to offend each other. But at the end of the day,
concentrate.
we will settle. I get him now. So after the first program, we stood somewhere to settle what transpired. And I would like you to say it here in the presence of our viewers. Let them know that there is no rancor, no rift among you guys or between you guys. I'm still going to call Mr. Vincent because it is Mr. Kunle versus Onyese, Mr. Kunle versus Vincent.
No. It's not versus. We're not doing versus. It's confrontational.
Okay.
If you say versus.
Okay, can we have Mr. Vincent?
Say a counter. You understand?
And you know the funniest thing. You see this always you are seeing. After the program for night, there's a tea, what's it called? Tea bar.
But it's a secret. You are revealing
Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi secret náà pè yẹn. Ẹ má bẹ̀ everything you go talk for public. Tea for God. But at the end, we thank God we've been able to solve.
Oh my brother.
The confrontation. And I know the viewers too will be happy with this. And I promise that after this program, I'll be taking them out on my own to also celebrate the settlement. Let us celebrate the settlement, from my own pocket. And if any of the viewers want to support me on this, no problem. It is welcome. Yeah, welcoming you. We welcome you.
By invitation.
Okay, strictly by invitation.
Mr.
Femi, you are not invited.
No, you can't say he's not invited.
What did you say now? Strictly by invitation.
We need to sit down and look at who is going to be part of the gathering first. Then we will now issue invitation. You can't say, Femi, you are not invited.
You invite me.
All right, Mr. Vincent.
Our global audience, we want to thank you that we know that today is Thursday, and moreover, what transpired before the now was part of
the program.
And it should not be taken as a personal rift. But even though we might misconstrue ourselves due to our viewpoints, I think we are still going to say that we are one big family, irrespective of our leanings and our opinions. I want to say to our esteemed viewers, there is no schism in our fold. It's about differentials of opinion. And I think the best way is to exude maturity, which we have displayed by coming back.
So, all right, I want Mr. God, my senior brother, to be around here.
All right, come
for how many years now we've been on this political issues? You remember?
Yes,
over 20 years. So we always gather in our assembly and we discuss a lot of things that involve the country. And I'm so sorry. I'll have to say sorry to you guys. I'm so sorry for what we worked together. Thank you.
Yes, it's a good day. The Aluta Continua. That's why we are here. No retrieve, no surrender. That's game. No retrieve, no surrender.
No retreat, no surrender. All right, Mr. Matthew is also here.
You want to ambush This is what I want to ambush
People have been asking of Mr. Matthew. We have Mr. Matthew, one of our esteemed viewers. Analysts, a great analyst on the program. You can see him here. Mr. Matthew, you're welcome on the program.
Thank you very much.
We had issues. That's the way you call it. For those who have been asking after Mr. Matthew is here. Like I told you, there's no issue between me and Mr. Matthew. You know, sometimes before the program we relate, and after the program we still talk. We're together yesterday now. Me, you, Mr. Matthew, we're there together, discussing. You know, so without these people, there's no me. Without you, there's no these people. So, Mr. Kule use these people. Sorry. Without you people, there is no Mr. Matthew and Onyeze. And without Onyeze, there's no me. Without me, there's no Onyeze, there's no Mr. Matthew. So we all work together. So we need to welcome Mr. Matthew on the program. It's a special day for us. Mr. Matthew, say hi to the viewers all over the world.
I must say hi to each and every one of you. And we understand that you are the very reason Nigerians are always coming out to bring it as it happens here. Because honestly, the Nigerians in diaspora are doing great.
Honestly, Nigerians in diaspora are doing great. And it's true. That's the fact.
Yes, because we also look at when you talk about Nigerians in diaspora, you know that their contribution to the economy is also very important. I learned that the remittance from abroad also help in trying to make sure that some of these things, the economy, the harsh situation is being cushioned. You know, so I must say kudos to them, and the people in this platform too. You know, are not exempted.
Mr. Matthew, I'm coming, Mr. Vincent. Based on your own experience, all through these years. I'm still coming. So sorry. All through these years, you know, maybe right from bystanders of Flip TV down to City Stand. Now I've worked in different places. What's your take about the public opinion stroke newspaper review program?
Of course, it is the platform, or rather it is an avenue where people get the raw information, undiluted, not being gagged. Because in most of the media houses, and I was in the media house the other day, before the program starts, we got reports, or rather directive from the head office that we should be careful and we should mind what we say. Talking about this current Edo issue.
Should mind what you say.
Because according to them, they don't want to get hammered by the authorities. But the issue is, I don't want to mention the platform here, but let me quickly say that it's quite unfortunate in this country that the government have not found a way or courage to deal with the essence of Fulani herdsmen. I must tell you that. And again, if you permit me to dive into what transpired in that Edo state, it's quite unfortunate that the Nigerian people are facing this unwarranted attack from the headers. And the government that should have the mandate to protect lives and property have not risen to that responsibility to do so. And I must tell you that the failure of the government authorities to do the right thing is the reason we saw the people taking laws into their hands. Because rightly or wrongly, some people were apprehended. And as we have it, we understand that even an office of police is not far from that place. But because the people do not have the confidence that the police will do the right thing, that's why people will take laws into their hands. So the point is, if Fulani herdsmen are seen as the fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world, and we see them every nook and cranny of the society. If I tell you what is happening in my sister local government in Delta State, you will marvel. They have taken over virtually every ungoverned space in the bushes, in the forest. If not for the effort of vigilante groups, people in those vicinities would have vacated from those areas. So as far as I'm concerned, the government, as a matter of urgency and necessity, must rise to the occasion and must summon enough courage to deal with the essence of the Fulani herdsmen. Sorry, Fulani military. I saw the recent video where the current director of DSS have made it very clear that there is every need for community policing.
not just community policing, but they should have some level of arm to defend themselves. He even advocated that they should be the first line of defense in the case of any invasion like we have currently. He cited about 2 instances in the north where Fulani herdsmen or other killer herdsmen invaded, or bandits, call it any nomenclature, invaded their communities and they repelled them successfully. And to date, no invasion have occurred in those communities. So he's even encouraging well-to-do Nigerians to approach them for the expertise, for the advice on how to go about it. That's why I was saying that this is the best time to deal with this essence of Fulani herdsmen. Thank God for the first time in the history of this national democracy in 1999, we have seen that even the chairman of Mietiala is in detention. Though he have not been prosecuted, but the government have since secured a court order to keep him for 2 months, depending on when they conclude the investigation, before they will know whether to formally charge him or not. So the point we are making here is Nigerians deserve to live in peace. Look at even the threat coming from Northerners, secret to this unfortunate incident that happened in Edo State. We have seen a Northerner, a young boy, threatening Brestone that if they want to even revenge, it doesn't matter whether you're a Christian, you are from Uromi, you are from East. What they know is once you are from the South, that they will bring their assault against you. And the government is not doing anything about it. I'm not saying anybody should take anybody's life, but the unfortunate thing have happened, and nobody is even talking about the repeated incessant killing that have been going on in Edo State, in Ishaland. Nobody is saying it. But there's a training video where Oshobola himself is lamenting about insecurity in Ishaland. So I think the government must look up to their responsibility.
I just want to add to before Mr. Matthew actually leave. You understand, bro? I've said this very clearly. I'm not an extremist, but I am an extremist when it comes to division of this country, because it's becoming clear. If the DSS boss himself, Savin, can make a similar statement credited to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu some time ago, that everybody should defend themselves. I want to see Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrest him, because it seems that it tells us that the government has collapsed. See, without security, there's no government. So if part of the structure of the government is saying that we cannot defend you, that's what it means. You are saying that citizens should carry out. That means so the best thing is for them to also look at the direction on how to get the international community, the UN involved, so that Nigeria can go their separate way, so that I will know when the enemy is coming. They are currently flooding. I remember some time ago when the CIA issued a statement that the entire North is gathering under a militia of conquest, that it will lead to Nigeria breakup. They played it until we start seeing it manifesting. Bro, when they tell you they are coming to the South, they're already in the South.
They're already there.
They're already there when they issue the statement, and they have their cells.
An example
and they have their structures. They have their structures. You can see it. They have their structures. They're already there. But you remember what Seyi Makinde said? They are just a few kilometers away from a sitting governor. You understand? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Nigeria, not be you born Nigeria. That's the truth. How be you born? You not born this country. This threat is enough for balkanization.
For the division of the country.
As simple as that. That's the only solution. But by the time you started breeding and giving space, structures of government are making this kind of statement that we can no longer guarantee security, then I think it has come to that level that the resistance should start from every aspect, structure of the government.
Is the president capable of handling this situation? The point is, nobody is doubting the capability of the president to handle it. We are looking at willpower 1. We are looking at sincerity 1. And again, I think for the first time in the history of this country, we have seen a Bodejo who is in detention, talking about the Mietiala chairman who have been accused of banditry. And again, we are looking at somebody who should have that courage. I think what we need at this point is courage on the part of political class, on the part of the president. Because there is no way you can tell me that the bandits, or called the state actors, sorry, not state actors, are more formidable than the armed forces. I don't think so. Though the non-state actors thrive on guerrilla warfare. In a guerrilla warfare situation, the weaker part is more advantageous because they come out, hit target, go
go and hibernate in their hideout and they make a point. But however I look at it, it is the responsibility of the government that has the mandate to protect lives and property to crack them down and deal with them. In some time, 2-3 years ago, or even 4 years ago, we saw a 27 years old Philip Wanton, an American citizen, who was kidnapped in Niger, taken to Nigeria to Sokoto State. American Navy SEALs came here, rescued him alive on hot. That is capacity. We need to build that capacity, leverage on technology. So I don't want to believe that we are weaker. But let me quickly say that there's nothing sacrosanct about Nigeria to the extent that you can say we cannot, saying that we cannot divide. After all, Nigerian government is already a signatory to the UN Charter that talks about self-determination. So someone is coming through that angle to say, I want my own sovereign state through self-determination, and the person have not violated any law, doing the business of the law. I want to tell you that both locally and internationally, the person have not violated any known law. However, it is not out of place if the people unanimously say they want to be together, but it must be through unanimous agreement, not through coercion or through, not through coercion as we have it currently, through the bar of God. Because if you look at the 1999 constitution that bind us together, it was forced on us by the military. And every attempt to get a people's oriented constitution has always been resisted. But
yes, like what I was saying, when we are just off camera there, discussing, and Femi was able to look at that angle and bring it as a point. I said we're not asking that why are we not seeing Southerners in the north trying to make sure that they invade the northern part of the country and trying to do a show sign of conquest. Why is it that Southerners are not invading the north? Why is it that the north is invading the south? And everybody look as if it is normal. It is not normal. This thing has continued. It has continued for decades. So it's a sign pointing to what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is talking about. As simple as that. It is not mandatory. There's no law anywhere that said that we must be together. There's no law. The North themselves, bro, let me tell you, I've not told you that, and maybe I'll say it on this platform. That's what they call California. California. Yes, I don't know him, but I know that in some part of the country, in the north there, it is one of the biggest resources. They are there, lying comatose in the north. North themselves knew that they have what it takes to stay on their own. And I can on my phone and show you where one man, a prominent man of the northern extraction, came out and said and told the federal government that the issue of Boko Haram is all about self-determination.
Self-determination.
So what are they talking about that? What are they saying about that? That kind of statement, they put it down. And he went as far as saying that, the conquest is all about what the instructions of Usman Dan Fodio, who couldn't fulfill his agenda of Southern conquest. Well, you don't understand what I'm saying. It's not about Bola Ahmed Tinubu being the president. It's about the reality on ground. What is the perception of? Well, if they want to say colonize, yes, they have conquered Hausas in the north. No Hausa man. The only man that was trying to raise his head to protest over the Fulani issue in the north was mysteriously killed. He was a former CBN deputy governor. Go and check your history. He was murdered mysteriously. But you know what I'm saying now? Now it has become critically clear. Must we continue to patch up this already damaged entity? I want to see the Southerners themselves go to the north, and begin to take over communities. This is a man that's from Delta State that's telling you what is happening in Delta State. And he said it's normal. And when people transfer aggression based on uncertainty, because it has come to a level that everything around, anything you see coming into the southern part of the country is everybody go carry hand for head, say, I've been at them, I've been not with them. But bros, imagine that kind of situation.
Everywhere.
Because even if in the southwest here, imagine a situation like that. Once you see a trailer, go to the street, outside camera, we are not there. None of them are there. See how people react when they see trailer. Now demo. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means?
That brought about the double justice.
Yes, yes. They transfer, but they will not come out and tell you what actually happened, and that's what that the vehicle was actually flagged down by the vigilantes. They say, "Who are you?" The normal thing. It happens here in Lagos. I can tell you what happened in Anaruda around 11 o'clock to 12 midnight. People are still moving. This is Lagos, a metropolitan city.
Especially
but when they picked the guy from Okada and they got to a particular place, they removed the same Okada they are carrying. They removed dagger and stabbed the guy to death. That's what happened in Edo State. Who are you? One of them pulled out dagger. But the government are saying, what are they talking about? At that point, you stab somebody in his own community. Bros, what do you expect? Are they coming to tell you this? So you see the paraphrase, you see how they're able to sit down and cover the real thing. What triggered the killing of the 16? Transfer of aggression. You understand what I'm saying? But my reservation is that this thing has been signaled by the CIA so many years ago. But Nigerians are covering it up as if the North does not have what it takes to sustain themselves. Bro, do you know one? I don't know how to put it. I'm not talking about tons. I'm talking about maybe 5 kilograms of californium alone can take care of the whole state. And they have it in the North. What is it? Well, we condone to women. Bro, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is it not part of his structure that he's saying it now? No, we are tired. We cannot do. This is government. DSS, serving DSS boss is saying we cannot guarantee your safety. Go and arm yourself. Bro, why can't they do the needful? Must we be Nigerian? Is it by force that we must continue?
I don't think what he said, people will be taking laws into their hands.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. No. What he said now is that see, look at what he said is that if you have come to that point, that means there's no government. But one of the fundamentals of having a governed system is security of lives
and property. What do you have to say, Mr. Femi?
Well, thank you, Mr. Michael. First of all, it's unfortunate that we find ourselves in this situation, and thank God that a DSS boss has come out and tell us that, see, the federal government, we are unable to grant you security. And I'm not sure this is the first person that said it. Somebody, when Buhari was there, and said something like that. Hey, even one guy even said that our security now is in the hand of God. That was when I know that Nigeria has become a laughing stock. When you, of course, all of us are in the hand of God, but there are some things that you can do yourself. God will not do it for you. And just listen to Reverend Sam Adeyemi. He said, especially Nigeria Christian, the prayerful one, the one that can pray, they don't know the limitation of what God can do. God will not do what a man can do. He will not do it for him. God come when there is need for intervention. God is not, he's so busy to the extent that he will not be saying, I cook eba for you, Mr. Chinedu, come and eat eba. You cannot eat it, let me feed you. That's not God. It's another thing. So, this is not, Nigeria, we are growing gradually until we get to this point. But not to degenerate into another thing is what we are looking for. It's not today we have been seeing troller, can go all the way from the north. I could remember when we were young, when we see Allah Kia, we say Allah Kia, those are we'll be singing, not knowing that this the same Allah Kia or trailer, they are going to be loading weapons and all sorts of things to come and bombard us in this south. So, Yoruba will say, if you cannot hold it again, then why not let everybody go in their separate way? I think If you cannot to 40, I mean, each region to fortify themselves to the extent that we'll be able to sustain our security, then let us go in our separate way. Not a situation that you will hold us, you will hold our hand, that will, retaliate, then you will allow Fulani to come and attack us. Then when we retaliate, you will say we have done something wrong. When they keep people at war, what did you do? When they recently invaded Ondo and they raided 4 villages before they break, killed 20, what did you do? All the continuous incessant killing in Benue. What was your reaction? What have you done? What have you done to checkmate the excess of Fulani? But immediately you hear that some people were killed everywhere, started burning. If you don't know how to move forward, then let's go back to our drawing board. And Mr. Mike, let me remind you, division is no automatic solution. If we are handling Nigeria in a Yoruba-esque way like this and we divide, we cannot handle our own region. The same thing will happen. Like I talked on Yoruba program, I have to say Yoruba because I want to identify. Before we get our Yoruba nation, there are some issues too in Yoruba land here that we have to sort ourselves. We see Fulani as our enemy now. Are we not going to face each other after we get our Yoruba nation? If we are unable to gather ourselves now, are we going to be able to gather together and face external forces when we are unable to maintain peace? Look at Ifon Ilobu, 3 communities, they started killing us. If not for the intervention, they still want to start it again. If Emoteke, almost 10 years, and I remind them of 16 years that was happening in Yoruba land before they even amalgamate Yoruba, before they even amalgamate, Nigeria. Before 1914, Yoruba, 16 years of war. Division, but I think that one will give us a chance, to look for the way to protect ourselves and to fortify our territory. But if we are not ready to do it well, we shouldn't go there.
Is there anything the North want? Because looking at the way things are going, it seems the major problem Nigeria has. I'm not in the position to say that the northern side is the problem of Nigeria. Not the problem.
They are the problem. There is something they want. They want the whole Nigeria to be under Islam. They want to conquer. They want to Islamize. They are not happy as they are seeing some other part of Nigeria that they are mixed, especially Yoruba land, that they are still having some percentage. No, they don't want it like that. Especially in the southeast, that they don't want to hear anything about Islam.
But in southern Kaduna, there are Christians there.
You go and see what they are facing in southern Kaduna now. If not for the new sheriff, new governor that have mercy on them. Do you know what southern Kaduna? And this is not the first time they have been passing. Southern Kaduna has continuously been a place where Fulani go banned all the time. Okay, look at what that silly man is saying in the north, that because of what happened in Edo, every Christian, they are in danger. They don't want to respect where you come from. Even if you come from Cote d'Ivoire, you are not safe. What's the meaning of that? To tell you that these people, what will make them happy is to subject us into their Islamic rule and conquer the whole South. They see Nigeria as their own property. They usually thought that they are the owner of Nigeria. That is the truth of the matter. And because of that one, you can see it from their move. They are the only tribe that have a country to go and attack it, but outside their own territory. I've been saying, I dare any Southerner to go and perpetrate it in Sokoto. Just go to Sokoto and say you are a kidnapper. You are a Yoruba man, no. Then you go and become kidnapper in Sokoto. By the time they catch you, or even in Kaduna, almost all the time you will hear people commit crime. Have you ever heard that they mention Yoruba name or Igbo name there? We don't have the infantry. We can't do it.
I'm still coming back to you, Mr. Vincent. What do you think the North wants?
Mr. Mike,
because the issue of Edo State now, the Yoruba killing, has brought about different issues in the country. And threats from Kaduna, threats from the North, entirely.
You see, Mr. Mike, I want us to go back memory lane. You will see that I stand to be corrected anyway, that the whole essence of the other side called Islam is about conquest. Anything that take into cognizance conquest, you know that you and I, our right is being subjugated. Anything conquest, you and I cannot operate freely as human beings. You understand? All the happenings in Edo State and part of our land called Nigeria is is a reminder of what their objectives are. It's all about conquest. And for me, for somebody who is so privy to all the known informations concerning governance, I mean, I'm making my reference to the chief helmsman of DSS coming out to say that is coming out to say that the state has failed,
The country is no longer safe.
that the country is no longer safe.
We start defending ourselves.
When he was making that allusion, there were in attendance some of the people that also are the chief security helmsman of this present government. If somebody at that level could come out to say that we are not safe again, everybody should resort to self-help, then you begin to know that we are in a failed state. I want to believe, come back to your question, that what does the North want? The Northern is under the Islamic religion apparatus. And if they are saying what do they want, actually nobody that doesn't want to expand. Even if you have a business, you are running a business today, you seek to expand in no distant future so that you can be able to command the market space. The same thing goes to every other religion or all the other chiefs called religion. You see, one thing that I have always said, which I've always canvassed, is that according to UN Charter, when you see that marriage is no longer tolerable, I think you and I can go our separate ways. I believe it's already when we are over 100. 1914 till now should be over 100 years. I think whosoever is agitating to stay alone from the whole, and he is so privileged to so do. And I want to say once more is that there is always, because the land is filled with a lot of hunger. There is inequality in the land. Justice is being put under mediocre templates, and you cannot dispense justice under mediocre templates. It will build out ugly scenario. And what is being played out as we have in Nigeria now is even going to get more uglier than what we are currently experiencing. It's like the government of the day have lost touch with the realities on ground because they have not been able to come out with that political will we expected them to have to settle all the angles of divisive political and ethnic division in the country.
According to some people, there are tendencies that what in Edo State will lead to those crisis in Nigeria. Okay, you want to say something?
Yes, what happened in Edo State is even a shocking compared to what has happened in the time past in Benue State and probably by extension Plateau State. And if you look at all this, what have successive government done to curtail or rather bring it to minimal level?
This time around, it is not another tribe. It is not the North that killed a particular tribe. It's another tribe killed the North. So there's a likelihood, according to some persons, that
reprisal attacks.
Yes.
You see, there might be every likelihood when the state has failed.
And looking at the threat that is coming from the North as well.
They will always come out because they say, who fired the first salvo? Who fired the first shot? The Northern people were the one that fired the first shot. But the one that fired the first shot is not being seen in this entire scenario as currently being played out. They are not because one thing that disturbed me, Mr. Mai, is that we always look at form rather than the context. What led to what? And where did it start? Because these are some of the questions we need to ask ourselves. We must not continue to play to the gallery, all in the name of politicking, that we don't want some certain segment of the country by saying the truth. I want to believe that for us to have an egalitarian society, we must rise above board and be able to speak to truth and speak to power. So that the needful can be done, so that we can take this country higher. Whereby we continue to have all this division or divisions politically, I think is spelled doom for the entire nation.
All right, Mr. Ken is with us this morning and is saying that Oga, no division. Stop that statement. I think he was directing this to Yes, that's Chinedu Michael when he was talking about balkanization of the country, that's division, separation of the country. He said, Oga, no division, stop that statement. All right, Lady G is here with us, as well as Nathaniel Abu. We have B Akaga here, just shouting. He was the one calling Simon Ekpa's name. Okay, I think he was talking about. I think he's talking about Chinedu Michael. That's what he is. All right, Unamdi. Okay, Vino Everest. Nigeria is gone. That's what he's saying here. Nnamdi Anusi, I'm happy the program continue. I like the first engagement. Kunle and Onyeze. Nnamdi Anusi again. I will speak to Onyeze later. He should learn how to engage with Kunle next time so that he wouldn't get angry. Like today, it was a nice engagement from both of them. Okay, Nnamdi is still on this. Mr. Michael Adekunle, today's program was the best. Honestly, you did a very good job for joining Kunle and Onyeze. All right. I should understand different folks. Or
Yes, we need to be hot sometimes, but it's just we just have to moderate it. You need
different
to be hot
strokes for
sometimes.
different folks. All right, thank you so much, Anamdi. We appreciate your comment in the comment section. We need to go. I just said we should just touch some sorry, but we have Vincent here. Vincent needs to join us on the program today. Vincent, good morning to you. You're welcome on the program. Sorry, Lawrence. I'm so sorry. Lawrence, you're welcome on the program this morning. How are you doing, sir?
Fine.
All right, looking at the threat coming from the north as regards what happened in those states, what step do you think the president should take?
The number one thing that I say that Mr. President don't have any step to do. Yeah. The reason why I said that the Fulanis believe that Nigerians belong to them. And you see what is going on in Nigeria here. Before you be a president of Nigeria, you must go there and bow down to them before they will allow you to be a president of Nigeria. That is the reason why I say Mr. President don't have anything to say. But the citizen of the Nigeria will not allow that kind of threat to happen in Nigeria. Because what is happening in different parts of Nigeria since many years ago that the Fulanis can go anywhere and kill and go cut free. Let me use an expression in Lagos here. Go and check those abokis that drive Okada. Of Nigeria doing about it. To show that those people claim that they are the honor of Nigeria, but the citizens of Nigeria, that threat is just empty threat. That one part of people can conquer the whole Nigeria. It can't be possible. It cannot come my house and use something, try to kill me. I will not defend myself. Bro, before you kill me, I'll collect it and dagger you several times. No, this is the reality because we see that the federal government, they are not interested to secure the citizens of Nigeria because of one part of set of people in Nigeria again. No, it's unfair. It's unfair. The threat of from north is just nothing.
It's nothing.
My brother, this is reality. You know, remember the guy that did that threat? You already shaking mouth tonight. It's just mouth. Cannot conquer Yoruba land. We are not talking about the east. Talk less of Edo to southeast. It can't be possible. The Christian of Nigeria is more popular than Fulanis, the Muslim we are talking about. If you go to Europe here, we have Christian in Yoruba here. You go to North, you have Christian in North. Go to East, almost 95.95 is a Christian in the southeast. It seems that those minority will wipe the whole Christian in Nigeria. It can't be possible. The threat to me is just nothing. Let Mr. President do the right thing. Let Mr. President go and play the music or go and listen to the voice of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Since over 6 years ago, what Martin Nnamdi Kanu said.
And to support what you are saying, Nnamdi Kanu say, Netherlands says MNK told you people from the beginning that they are coming. You guys thought it was a joke. But now it's no more joke again. All right, thank you so much, Lawrence. I appreciate you. Felix. All right. Mr. Felix, you're welcome on the program. Thank you, sir. All right, briefly before we go, Rafael, just to have a few minutes to go. That's what I said. All right, we're talking about the north or the northern trends regarding what happened in Edo State. You're from Edo State. Yeah. Since the crisis witnessed there have a series of threats from the north. What do you think the president should start doing? One of the ESF bosses said a few hours ago that Nigerians should start defending themselves. It simply means we're no longer safe. No, that what is what we tell us.
Let me. They say charity begins at home. I'm a Benin person. The Benin people sold themselves to the Fulani. Number one, they are the ones that are using to farm.
The Edo people are using the
Fulanis to farm.
Which means they invited trouble.
They invited trouble. I stand to be corrected on this platform. Go to the villages. The youth in Benin, and they are not traveling. Most of them are traveling out of the country. And that is one of the problems that, on Tuesday we are saying that a lot of people have run out of Muromi, run out of Edo. It was all those people that are doing farming for the Edo that ran away because they knew that they are going to set fire ablaze on them. So I want to say this, Mr. President, you are favoring one tribe than others. Fulani are claiming that they dominate because of what? The president is looking that he will get vote from there, he will get power from there. The president of the country should do the right thing. Look at Burkina Faso's president, a military man. Look at what he's doing. Talk less of a man that will, whether it's selection or some other thing,
democratically elected president
can't even defend his people. I want to say this. Until we start doing the right thing, we will not get the right result.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Felix. Mike, good morning. Good morning to you guys, our viewers. I'm respecting all of you. Thank you for, watching and stay tuned. Mike, you see,
the owner of Nigeria.
The owner of Nigeria. Nigeria is just a name, a mere geographical expression. I give kudos to the man that said it, Obafemi Awolowo. Nigeria is just a map, geographical expression. Kudos to Baba Awolowo. The owners of Nigeria are, number one, the people that are inhabiting the entire region of the north are the Hausas. And they have other sister tribes like Kanuri, the Nupe, the Bari. On the mid-belt, you have the Angasians. Angas, you have Latang, and so on and so forth. Getting to Kogi State, Benue State, you have the Igala, the Doma, the TV Junkuns, the Bra. Many tribes are on the mid-north, mid-belt. On coming to the southwestern Nigeria, the Yoruba highland were occupied by the Yorubas. Then on getting to the whole southeastern Nigeria, they are, I don't need to tell you about Bibio, Edo, Eson. I don't know whether you are listening to me. Abudu, Ibanke, no, I don't need to tell you those stories. They are all Igbos. The visitors in Nigeria, people that just migrated from Senegambia, Futajelo Highland, are the visitors we have in Nigeria today. And they have become thorns on our flesh. They are the Fulanis. And these are the people that has actually hijacked Nigerian political system for many years now. And they are in control. Before,
and after Nigeria independence. Because Abubakar Balawa has actually come out to tell us that his forefathers, Ottoman and Fodio, declared to them and gave Nigeria unto them. That Nigeria, southwest, southeast, mid-north are their forefathers' estates. And they are going to continue the second conquest. The first conquest ended in the 18th century with the beheading of the leader of the jihadism, Osman Dan Fodio, who was abruptly unalived by Atta of Igala in 18th century. 200 and something years ago, Atta stopped the conquest that stretched from the north, coming down to southern Nigeria. Atta of Igala stopped the conquest. And that was how, nothing like Fulani, nothing like Islam in the southeastern Nigeria. It was the handwork of that paramount royal father, royal leader, Atta of Igala. So what am I trying to say here? The Fulanis that have become thorns on our flesh today are our strangers. We welcome them because we have good hearts. Who are the people I'm having in mind here? The Hausas, those Negroid people living in Sokoto, Yauri, Meduguri, Kano, Southern Kaduna, Northern Kaduna, Kebi, all over the north. They are very good people. They allowed their visitors that came from the Sahel countries, accommodated them because they are very, very accommodatable. I mean the Hausas. And today, the good things they have done to the Fulanis has become bad things to them. I mean the Hausas. Very, very good people. And today, you see how Hausas died in their large number from 2015 till date. Muhammad Buhari is supposed to be arrested. Yes, Fulani incursion started 2015. Incursion of the Fulani. They started arresting people, grabbing people's land, disaliving people, raping women, killing farmers. Nigeria is subjected to abject famine, food drought, no food, because farmers don't go again. Their visitors has turned against them, killing them in their large number. They are Fulani visitors. Because an Hausa man is a good man. That's why Fulani has become thorns on their flesh today. You know what I'm trying to say? The second conquest has failed. Because why? We have seen it coming ahead of time. Fulani could not go any far anymore. The people I'm believing today are the political elites in the south who have actually sold themselves to Sokoto Caliphate, Kano, Katsina. They have sold themselves. That is why Yoruba man today is dying in his farmland with nobody to care for him. That is why today Igbo man is dying in his own business, dying in his community. In Hamufu, in Enugu State, Peter Mba as a governor could not go to Kanu, and one Sanusi and one Sultan of Sokoto of Fulani incursion that Igbo man could no longer take that bullshit. Because of what? The money, the governors, Fulani governors we have in the southeast, they are the ones that are the culprit. The reason why Fulani is causing incursion in all communities in Abia State and Imo State, claiming that they are the owners of our land. Because Ojus Okano has collected money. Because Dave Umani has deviated from being Igbo man. What am I trying to say here? Which is why our paramount royal father in the southeastern Nigeria, Abo Gidiwa of Igbo land, Obi of our nature, has actually sounded his warning that if any Igbo man, if any Edo man dies in the north on the house of the jihadists, Nigeria will catch fire. We will tell you that we are warriors. See, because we are very docile and friendly, does not actually depict cowardice. No. It's not a sign of cowardice. It's a sign of diplomacy, peace, and Christianity.
Are you seeing it?
I foresee it. Okay? Peace is not going anywhere here.
Ethnic crisis.
Ethnic crisis is
too imminent. Why should a native Fulani man that did not go to school want Tinubu giving him 24 hours, 48 hours? Giving him 48 hours. A native Fulani man that did not go to school, that does not pass very well,
Also,
be threatening Christians across Nigeria.
also a police in Kaduna issuing a warning threat.
Threat again.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
That was yesterday.
Department of DSS, Department of State Security across Nigeria has actually educated Nigerians, especially Igbo man. Igbo man, we know they hear one, una full everywhere in the bush, in the north, selling chemists, selling whatever, anything sellable. Defend yourself. The Fulani incursion has started. The jihadists, they have come to waste blood for Prophet Muhammad. What was our sin? He said, we are insulting Prophet Muhammad. He said, Deborah Samuel, all of a sudden, insulted their prophets. If your prophet,
She was stoned to death.
yes, he was stoned to death. If someone insults your prophet is supposed to defend himself. Okay? Anybody that insults my Lord Jesus Christ, I don't fight you. Because Jesus is alive. He has strength to defend himself. How could I fight you? Why? It's not for Christ to prove that he's the prophet. He is the Son of the living God. He is the Lord. He is the Savior and Messiah. This dirty man threatening the whole Christians in Nigeria. Are they more populated than Christians? How many are they there?
Oh, Samson is saying that you've refused to see anything good about Nigeria. Everything about Fulani and Tinubu, everything is about Fulani and Tinubu since the last 2023 election. Is it true?
Yeah, since
That you've refused.
I have never seen anything good in Tinubu administration. I've never seen anything good since 2015 till date. This is good 10 years that APC has taken over the administration from PDP. And what Nigerians are facing is hellfire. Hellish condition. Yes, awkward condition. Cruelties. Perpetration of hostilities over the Christians. How could you allow Muslim ticket? Muslim ticket has spelled dooms for Nigeria.
Are you suffering from election loss?
The loss, I did not lose election.
Obi has been seen to be suffering from
I have not failed. My own mandate was stolen from me. My mandate given to me by Nigerians was stolen from me.
What mandate was given to you?
The election I won.
Which election did you win?
I win presidential election of February 2023.
Under which platform?
Labour Party. I personify Obi here, and I'm not aggrieved that someone stole mandate given to me.
Is that the reason your leader is criticizing the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Who are the leaders criticizing?
I'm talking about Obi.
Obi should criticize Tinubu 1 million times, and he's going to criticize him tomorrow. Obi should be here as Nigeria. I'm an Anambra man. Obi is going to criticize Tinubu next year. Okay?
Don't you think Obi is frustrated?
No, Obi is a billionaire.
Like I said,
The first Nigerian to have the first Nigerian to have acquired platinum gold in 1996 in his 40s was Peter Greg Obi. Agwana, we are not hungry. Tell anybody telling you on comment section that Obi is frustrated that he should shut up his closed dirty mouth. Tell that person to go and brush his teeth. We are Anambrans. I am Agwana. Okay, go to Anambra to the no mud house. I can post of that. Mud houses are in the farmland. We are Anambrans. We are not hungry. Obi should criticize Tinubu the next 2 years. Nothing can happen. Obi should have been in that position today. Tinubu has actually shown that he's smart, right? Nigerians are dying of hunger. His regime is more uglier than Poto.
Do you think Obi would have addressed
Obi would have addressed these challenges? Obi would have used his business acumen, business versatilities, business, oh my God, expertise, prowess to repair Nigerian economy.
It is easier said than done.
Okay? We the Igbos, we don't believe in saying, we believe in action. If we believe in saying we for not occupy Southeast, we for don't run, enter Atlantic Ocean. Okay? Action speaks louder than voice. And we are very much. When you talk about entrepreneurship, Nigeria is supposed to manage as a company, and Obi would have done better. He fall my hand though. I always complain. Obi fall my hand. Could be that Obi won election and supported us. We for there. APC for run away.
All right, thank you so much.
We would have prepared this country with our business acumen.
All right, thank you so much, Rafael. All right, to the viewers all over the world, we are ending the program now. We'll be here tomorrow for another interesting package. All right, so Mr. Vincent, Mr. Kule, Aroyeze, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to the viewers all over the world. Thank you for settling the feud, the confrontation. Thank you so much, Mr. Kule. Can you come closer? Thank you so much.
We are one together.
I have given Mr. Kule a title here. Arogumasa, Masa, one and only, the Jagaban in Ogbaland.
All right, thank you so much. Onyeze, how are you doing too?
Onyeze one.
All right, it has been settled, right?
Yes.
No more feud.
There's no feud
No
before.
feud.
Clash of the Titans.
I like that.
I say we dey
Clash of the
see
Titans.
at the top
See,
of
anybody that said,
even na Fulani
when
dey
they,
do
when
for
they
us.
saw after building Titanic, one man came out and said, no, this one don't pass through. You understand what I mean? So
All right, after this program, we'll be going out to celebrate the settlement. Just some stuffs.
well, look at Felix. Felix is just always wearing glasses.
Why, Mr. Felix?
No. See, you know this man, when he wants to attack somebody, he is trying to sideline me.
All right, we appreciate all the viewers all over the world for staying good to the channel, for your kindness, for your support and love. We shall see you tomorrow. Please make sure you subscribe. Take them to a bar for me. All right, I appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right, we need to do that. We need to do that.
Great. Let me also use
All right, Muki Astrop. Thank you so much.
Mr.
Muki Astrop. Muki, great. Maybe
doing
Muki
great.
is sleeping.
You're doing
Sleeping.
great, yes.
I didn't see him in the comment section. King Gary, Henry Okoro, Nathan Alabu Amuos, Udeze Chima. All is well. Mr. Atonda, Mr. Olumide, Andrew Gujimi.
King of the balance.
Many, very
Mr. Odeze?
King Joaba, Mr. Robert,
Odeze?
Mrs. Ben and Mr. Ben and Mrs. Osadeye. We appreciate all of you, all the viewers. Daddy Jacob, Deji.
Sorry, is Mr. Odeze online?
Sam, we appreciate you. He joined us.
Our mommy don't usually comment.
In the part two. She doesn't comment. Esther, we appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. Lady G, always constant in the comment section. We appreciate you, Lady G. Also, Gladys. Oh, yeah, Gladys. All is well too. Yeah, all is well. We had a discussion yesterday. We appreciate you. What are we discussing? Akim Bada, additional, all the way from Finland.
Wow.
Finland.
Are you getting in contact with I agree, yeah. Send a greeting to Samuel Ekpa.
Not exempting Namdi Anusi in Netherlands. Namdi, thank you so much.
Thank you, Namdi.
B. Akai also joined us in the comment section. We appreciate you, B. Akai. Thank you so much, Nathan Abu. We have Faremzi, we appreciate you as well. God bless you. David Holmes, he says I love this program. I love your program. We appreciate you. Faremzi says I love this high sense of maturity. Good job. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. We are all one big family. But you should expect banters. You should expect misunderstanding at this time. That's what makes it very, very interesting. Chukwujeku is here.
I beat you.
Oh, Chika, Kashmir. I appreciate you. Good morning. Oh, he's just seeing us now, just watching us.
Oh, yeah, put IT in the morning.
We are going.
Come out here in the morning. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we are live. Don't be annoyed.
All right, we're about to go, but I don't feel like going. I feel like greeting people, but we have no choice. We just need to go. Okay, we'll be back here tomorrow. Please, if you're watching the program the first time, make sure you subscribe on the channel. It's a great platform to be. City Stand is a great place to be. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. I love City Stand. The way Ordinary says he loves City Stand. We all love City Stand. Also, make sure you share it. There are people that don't know about City Stand. They want to know about what is going on. They don't know about what is going on in Nigeria. There are Nigerians that are outside the country. Diaspora, they want to know what's going on in the country. Please, deem it fit to share it to them. Let them see it. Let them know what is going on this platform. Please, we need it. Also, comment in the comment section. Your opinions are needed. Your opinions are needed, and we'll be very, very ready to read out your opinions or to attend to your comments in the comment section. Please like it as well. I always clamor for this. I always clamor for it. Like it as well. Very, very important. All right, viewers, we'll see you tomorrow. God bless everyone. Bye. Yeah.